Alright. Pause for dramatic effect. Are you feeling adequately dramatized? Alright, I know I was just streaming earlier, but this is the thing I normally do on Tuesday nights, which is Dev Games Night. So, I look at games that are in development, generally in some form of demo or playtest environment where you can literally just go in, grab the game, play it, and give your feedback to the devs. If you don't want to do that, feel free to stick around, and if any of the games look fun for whatever reason, and you think I helped you out or entertained you to some extent, there are buttons you can press. They're not going to dial you in delivery. They're not going to order your groceries. They're not going to get that laundry taken care of that you should probably be doing. But hang out for a little bit. Maybe take care of those things on the side though. You know, take care of yourself. It matters. However, I'm doing my own thing. And you're more than welcome to stick around or don't. You're welcome to talk or don't. Exclamation point TTS, and then say some words if you have followed or watched for 30 minutes on Twitch, or don't. It looks like the stream elements can interact with YouTube. I don't know if that is actually implemented yet. I linked my YouTube account. I need to test it. So if you subscribe and want to give it a shot, exclamation point TTS, it may or may not say something on the stream. It does it on Twitch, so no guarantees in other locations though. So with that being said, we're going to check out this incremental battler style game, and I'll give you a quick look at what's on the Steam store here, which is what do we got? We got roguelike, bullet hell. So yeah, you're a beaver who works to cut down the tree of life. And I guess the tree is trying to defend itself. Maybe we'll get some lore, maybe we won't. It's a roguelike, so obviously there's other things you can get so that you're better at the game. It looks goofy as hell, and I love it. I've played so many incremental-ish looking roguelikes that just seem hilarious to me, so I definitely want to check this one out. And yeah, I'll make sure to let the dev know later that I played his game so he can come check this out and see what's up. With that being said, we're going to stop listening to the idle menu music, and we're going to boot up the game here. Oh, we got characters? The engineer, the werebeaver? For now, we are just the silly. Season? Oh, we don't have a choice. Okay. Difficulty. We do have a choice. Of course we have a choice. You know, if you want to suffer, you could definitely suffer. For now, we're just gonna... Maybe I should have looked at the how to play. Okay, we're gonna look at the how to play. Press space to cut the tree to gather wood. Fight enemies. They steal your wood and lower your HP. If you go to 0, you're fired. Survive the shift and get rewards. Buy items from the shop to progress even faster. Tokens may be used to get alpha tools. Start your next shift, stronger enemies appear. Okay. I would consider myself educated then. Give me my diploma, please. Do you just hold spacebar? How do I not get hit? Do I have to dodge them? Oh, okay, you can bite them. Fair. I have to hold spacebar the whole time? What if spacebar was just like an on-off button instead of making you constantly do this thing? I don't know what that is. Do I bite it? Maybe not. Alright, my shift is about to be over. Oh, it even scares away the bats. Perfect. I don't know what this is. Consume what? Get a token. Alright, cool. I guess I won't consume it because there's only one of them. Shoots thunders diagonally, dealing 6 damage. It might re-trigger. Golf ball shot dealing damage. It might re-trigger. A trained eagle dives. On attack, 1 swordfish flies upwards. Well, we only have 183, so we can buy exactly one thing. I don't know what these icons mean. So I guess there's like If it has the clover, it's somewhat luck-based to do other things. Whereas this is meant to be more of a direct attack, I guess? Oh, damage. And so it has a damage icon. I don't know what the wrench means. Upgradable, perhaps? Get a snack? Apples provide some special effects. Okay, well, thanks for giving me a tip instead of telling me in the tutorial, I guess. This is epic, so let's take the rare one. Uh-oh. He's already hard to hit. Alright, I don't like having to hold spacebar, so that sucks. Especially while I'm moving around. Like, holding a button for 100% of a game is the same as not holding a button for 100% of the game, you know what I mean? Alright, I got to fight off some more bats at least. 351 lumber. We got another perfect shift. Does that mean we didn't take damage? Is that what perfect means? It's really not explained. Increase luck by 1. On attack, a hologram attacks. A holographam? Was that on purpose? A holographam? Dealing 5 damage. It might re-trigger. Well, 5 damage sounds terrible. A pufferfish filled with helium expands, constantly dealing 5 damage. Well, what's our prices? We can do a reroll. Another golf ball? Ooh, it upgrades. Okay. Golf ball was actually terrible. Spirits orbit the beaver, constantly dealing 2 damage. Acting changes the radius. Beaver's favorite tune plays and constantly deals 2 damage. It has a speed icon next to it. I don't know why. I guess because it's for, like, moving around. Let's do the swordfish. I'm assuming it just goes off every time you attack. Consume a random legendary snack. Sure. We got a hot dog? It didn't show me any of the stat changes. Maybe it's what the hovering is for, I guess. Damage, speed, and luck. Or are these things giving me those stats as well? There's so much that's not being shown right now. I don't know what I'm in for. Ooh, you look bad. Can we take you out? Oh my god, you're still hitting me? Dude, I can't get him off of me! I deal so little damage. It'd be one thing if it was like a few enemies, but when you give like 2 or 3 that take 10 hits to take out each. Dude, and that swordfish is impossible to aim. I don't know what this does. Increase attack speed, increase luck. Okay, give me attack speed. Give me attack speed. Increase regular speed. Now give me attack speed. Alright, still not fired. Chainsaw drone pal. The chainsaw drone damages the tree, dealing 9 damage. Lollipop, luck for 2. Snowman throws snowballs, dealing 6 damage. On attack, launch a missile, explode on impact with the ground, dealing 19 damage. Most of the stuff isn't on the ground right now. So I guess we'll take the snowman. And I don't know what this ramp symbol means. What? There are so many symbols that just aren't explained. I guess it's just saying it's a stat increase? Why do I have to take so many implications of words instead of just knowing things? Taco. Oh, I can't afford you. Dang. Slices everything in its path. A training intern flicks its tail, dealing 8 damage. I guess we'll take the sword. Can't really afford, so let's take a legendary snack. No! What? I'm assuming I ate one. It's just... okay, sure. Oh my god, you're an enemy! And you have, like, legendary amounts of health? Dude! Okay, so I guess I just need to keep dodging. Okay, we're finally getting a little bit of damage in. Alright, the snowman is something at least. Okay, I think we did alright there. 1400. Okay, give me a food, I guess? More attack speed? I shan't waver? An elephant stomps one time, creating a shockwave, dealing 34 damage. So is that saying when you get hit? Am I running out of slots? Increase damage by 2? On attack, shoot a bubble that explodes. You know what? Sure, give me that. Okay, so now my slots are full. So I just buy noodles? Oh, and the things I already have. Okay. Next shift. Well, I got some damage out of that, that's for sure. Okay, we're getting attacked, but I'm surviving. These bats, the easy ones are easy. I know that sounds redundant, but they haven't scaled in difficulty at all, is what I really mean to say. Again, I don't know what any of these layers of the tree actually mean. I guess it's just meant to be like, hey, if you're really good, you get the good things. Otherwise, just get wrecked, nerd. So, 3019. It seems like the game is scaling slower than I am now. So, give me some attack speed. Sure. It'd be nice if some of these, when they scaled... Okay, so that very quick flash was the legendary food it gave me, which upped my stats. These things... Okay, you can see the cooldowns down here. It'd be nice if they were small icons above you so you could actually pay attention. Okay, this looks like some sort of boss. Oh my god, I can't! I want to stop getting hit, but I literally can't not get hit. Oh my god! I don't even remember which one went off last. Oh my god. That is impossible. If my goal is to hit the tree, I shouldn't have 7 things that are in the way of the tree slapping me in the face. I don't... The scaling doesn't make sense to me for what you're trying to do. And some of these weapons seem to do nothing. Like, actually nothing. I'll try again. That was the easiest difficulty, by the way. Ah, alright, we are now a beaver. I don't know if changing sides makes any sense. It probably doesn't. Maybe the limbs, maybe it makes sense to hit the limbs before the whole section gets chopped out. What is this? I don't know what this is. Alright, give me a random food. Increase damage by 1, yes sir. Perfect shift. Okay, we got a token. Shoots thunders diagonally, dealing 6 damage. Anvil drops in the sky. I don't like these random ones. A sword seemed alright last time. Give me a random food. Okay, we got spam. Gave us some stats. Alright, now we're going to get these impossible bats because we've gotten no damage to deal with them. I did get some damage. Okay. So are there bad guys in those holes? The game looks really good for like pixel art and stuff. I still have no idea what these little things are though. Alright, better than the day before. I will continue to take damage. By that I mean dealing damage, hopefully not getting slapped in the face. Alright, the portable radio seems really good. I don't know how we're supposed to catch anything if we're getting absolutely schmammered by stuff. I'm just gonna save my money. Alright, we have the radio, but things have to be literally on top of us. Which is almost nothing, none of the time. Why didn't the radio turn off? Ow! Okay, we got him. Alright, radio seems pretty strong. Whenever it's actually working. So, why am I incentivized to fight the little flowers on the side? Because they just seem to be literal wallflowers. Increase, I guess give me some more speed. Defense, snowman, big worm. On attack, a big earthworm is summoned, dealing 14 damage, hitting enemies. Temporarily increases the damage by 5. Sure. I guess we'll take a stat bump. And then we'll take the hologram prototype. Okay, so we're almost out of room for things. Oh my god, this stupid deer! Okay, we took out the deer. Now we're just chilling. So maybe the point of certain sections is to be like, you have to clear out this specific thing, but then it very quickly turns into a combo of things. That was pretty good. Give me... Oh, we didn't get a perfect shift. I guess give me some luck. And then we'll take a chance to re-trigger thing. Not a re-trigger, not a re-trigger. We could just upgrade the katana, that seems good. Give me a reroll. Might re-trigger. Okay, you know what? Give me the golf ball again, even though it was terrible. And I'll take some luck and some spam. Can you lock things? Doesn't look like you can. Alright. Alright, now we just have to hope that the golf ball doesn't suck. We have no way to actually hit that thing until it comes down. So I guess we just deal with it. Until then, we're just going to keep lumberjacking. Beaverjacking? Okay, we got him. Turns out he didn't have that much health. You ever tried to cut a tree down on your own? It's actually surprisingly hard if you've never done it before. Alright, he's close. We can hit him. Hey, it even scared the flowers off. So we get... What do we get? What do we get? More damage? More damage. More token? More token. We don't have hologram prototype. Why is it available to take? Oh, we do have hologram prototype. Okay. Pretty expensive. Speed, damage, 1 reroll. Dang it. Okay, give me my food. So that, I think that was damage if I remember right. Oh my god, it's this guy. Dude! Oh my god, stop. What, did you use the same hand twice in a row? I think he did. Oh my god, he's cheating? I don't have enough speed to dodge that quickly. I guess I'm small enough that I kind of just get under it. Oh my god. I feel like there's a certain setup to these fights that just makes it feel harder than it should, and I don't entirely know why. I'm trying to figure it out right now, but it seems like some of the enemies are just entirely way too capable compared to what you can do as the Beaver. More luck? Do we have? Yeah, okay. The hologram might re-trigger. Dealing 4 damage. Okay, so we can take this and this. Or we just take more katana. Give me hologram, give me hot dog, give me legendary. Okay, we got more defense. Okay, we actually have some damage. That porcupine went down quick. I don't know what taking out the little flowers does. Maybe it also gives you wood? It looks like... Okay, the bats are also made of wood. Okay. So they are worth their weight in wood. Okay, I went like Super Saiyan Beaver mode for a second there. I was like, I got the blue glow. I'm like, Super Saiyan Beaver 3. Okay, we like more portable radio. Why is it? Oh, it does say here. Okay, 5 to 11. And golf also has a chance to re-trigger, so maybe we just do one of each of those. And then, yeah. Oh, we got more luck. Okay, we're at 16. I have no idea what 16 luck means, but it's more than one. Oh, they drop multiple in the same spot. That's dirty. You know, it'd be really cool if the golf ball didn't come in on the entirely empty side. I get that it's random. But when it hits literally nothing, that feels bad. I don't care if it's aiming for 1 when there's 20 on the other side. At least if it takes something out, I could say that it was worth it. But in a game where you're in like a bullet hell just trying to survive, it doesn't feel good when your shots do literally nothing. Other than that, I do like the concept of this game. I think this is just it's just a fun little thing. It's proof that games don't have to do it all to be a good time. I will take some more speed, and there's my damage, okay. More portable radio. And then we'll eat some taco. Nom. Some more taco? So our damage is up to 19. I swear those tacos said 0.05 though. Alright, we're just going to town on this thing. What do you do? Oh, you're just a damage soak, but you probably have treasure. You're dead now. Got you. Yep, there it is. Oh, okay, we're getting ridiculous amounts of money. I love when number changing has that tone, right? So So it's like, oh my god, you're getting so much money! Just like cue the R2-D2 scream at that point. It's pretty good. 7,580. Okay, that increases attack speed. This increases damage. Okay. Okay, I learned how to read. Took me a little while. Okay, I still don't know what the luck thing is. But I guess we can just go for that. And then we can just take both of these. Why doesn't the fighting so why doesn't the upgrade for the worm also raise the temporary damage? Because otherwise, like, how fast is this going off? I mean, it doesn't say. It doesn't say what the cooldown is. So if I want this to be stronger, why isn't the number that makes it stronger on its own also getting stronger, right? Because that number is going to mean nothing later on. Unless the game is short enough that it's irrelevant. Just start with +5 and it's like, okay, sure, cool. Can I afford anything else? Probably. Okay. You know what? I will take a katana. And a taco. I'll do that. Oh my god, I hate this thing. I can't stop attacking. I can't not attack, which makes it impossible to properly dodge these stupid attacks from the weird claw wooden thing. Is the sword also cutting the tree, or is it only fighting dudes? Because that's something else that's kind of unclear, right? It's like, can I risk moving away from this spot? Or do I have to just greed everything out constantly? Ooh, there's 2 of them up there. We didn't do better than last time. I thought getting more upgrades would make us do better. Famous sword, more lollipop. Sure, I'll take another golf ball. And a katana. And then, oh, we got another taco, more attack speed. We're at 2.1. Feels good. Oh, he's a fighter. Okay. Instructions unclear. Head stuck in coconut? I don't even know what that was. I also don't know, like, are the little guys to the side just meant to be, like, aesthetic? Or am I able to interact with those? It wasn't in the little worded tutorial. Okay, apparently that one had a lot of wood, a lot of lumber. We're making some big woody dollars now. We're rolling in paper. So yeah, all these colors are cool, but I don't know what they mean. I was collecting double lumber. Is that what that little half-invisible thing floating over my head was? I guess give me some defense so I don't die. Returned box. Get a random item upgrade. I mean, it's not any more expensive than any other upgrade, so sure. We got the sword, attack speed, and then regular speed. Sure. Need a reroll. I could do lollipop and box. Okay, we got the portable radio. And then more luck. Okay, so we're up to plus 29 again. Don't know how that relates to any of the items. I'm assuming sometimes the things go off more than once. Like, that's basically it as far as I can tell. Oh, I took out the porcupine really quick. Is this meant to be an endless thing? Is there like an exponential increase in difficulty? Or it's like you just can't win past a certain point? Because I didn't see any roguelite elements, right? There's no meta progression. It's every run is just another run. But maybe that's something they're working on. Oh, we're just like an Apple vacuum, apparently. The thing was like 30 feet away. Just pulled it in. Are we about to win? No, we're not. I feel like sometimes the bats are worth more than just chomping at the tree. Yeah, more attack speed, sure. More damage, absolutely. Another token, because we are perfect in every way. Another golf ball, some more damage, and another radio. I think the radio is really strong. I still don't know what these things do. They keep dying too fast. Oh yeah, the radio is just absolutely decimating things right now. And that stupid deer is still impossible to deal with. Yeah, I think radio is probably the strongest. It's like garlic in Vampire Survivors. Doing nothing is the strongest ability. Oh, procrastinators unite. My thumb is getting very uncomfortable from having to hold the exact same button down continuously for the last 15 minutes, though. I do feel like there should be some sort of toggle. Or maybe you only press the button when you don't want to chomp, right? Because that would be such a smaller amount of time compared to actually beaver chomping the tree. 15,000. 15,000. Give me some defense, because I'm actually getting hit. More radio? Radio good? Oh, dang it. I was trying to make a Zoolander reference, but I don't remember the name of the person that Zoolander was supposed to assassinate. Need to watch more movies. Need to watch old movies. Old movies good. Give me a reroll. More taco? Oh my god, that number is bigger. It's a rare taco. You don't see those every day. Excuse me. Okay, still waiting for the... Oh, okay. Okay, the game got a little more angry. How am I supposed to be dodging these exactly? Dude! He's too fast! And now I'm just getting shot randomly? Oh my god, we just went warp speed. Also, if we're in outer space, how is this guy breathing? You can't have fire when you're underwater. Holy crap crapple. Alright, we're coming up on 20,000. Where's the timer, by the way? Oh, it's in the very top left. Okay. You know, I would assume at some point you stop showing the most basic enemy, or you have, like, a more repetitive enemy that is, in fact, like, healthier or harder to take out. Yeah, 26,000. Okay. I guess just give me more luck. I'm just gonna focus on getting lucky with some more taco. More portable ham radio. Give me some luck. Ooh, epic taco to go with my box. The animations are so fast. I didn't even see what it gave me. I think it was a radio. I think. More big worm. I haven't seen that in a while. Slightly better. Oh, canned bark. I thought it was spam. Spam in a can. Alright, so we like taking these things out because they are also worth the lumber currency. Alright, we're just gonna chill here for a second, I guess. So now we just bite at the tree until something with enough health to be a problem shows up, like this stupid deer. Give me that radio. There we go. Dude, the radio is insane. I know I said that earlier. The bear's repeating. I probably could have just taken out the deer. Alright, we got him. Oh, what? You had no health. No health. Alright, just radio everything we can real quick. Just radio it in. Alright, is that thing meant to be like a rotten apple? Is that what it is? That deer tried to hit me. You saw that, right? I don't hit no deer. Guess give me actual speed and actual defense. More worm. Yeah, I guess we'll just take everything in front of us for now. Can afford at least one more thing. Two more things? Oh, it's like 200 off. Okay. Ooh, can I get you, please? Oh, my radio ran out. Dude, radio strong. Radio strong. I want to hit this. I don't know what it does. Because it seems like it just goes away on its own. Yeah, radio takes a minute to come back. But then radio good. People can't stand my music. Do we need more damage? I mean, as long as we're getting like 30,000 plus on the lumber, should be fine. We're already almost there. Still got a quarter of the night left. I'm just trying to get maximum value up when the radio shows up. Yeah, like that. 35,000 didn't really improve. I guess let's just keep maxing out our... It'd be nice if you could make some of these go off more quickly. 16,000 still. Hologram. Let's take the worm. Take another sword. That way everything's kind of doing lots of damage. Yeah, everything's up near 70 except the hologram. Alright, food. More damage. Alright, radio is live. Hit him with the radio. Alright, there's a lot of apples coming up, so that's going to be a ridiculous amount of lumber, probably. maybe the apple does something else entirely? Again, instructions are not clear here. That'll do, that'll do. Alright, we're at 22,000, so we should do a little better this time. Oh, I got hit by the thing! Dang it. Oh, there's a lot of dudes coming down now. Give me my radio. Give me my radio. Thank you. Ooh, I got hit again? Yeah, it looks like that one has like the largest vertical reach too, out of most of the things you can do. Other than like the random swordfish. Like, how are you even supposed to aim that? You're too busy trying not to die. You need things that just work without a significant amount of input. Because the game is already just trying to take you out at every single opportunity. Give me another worm. Give me another damage. Give me a reroll. The reroll cost is also staying super low. Ooh, we got another radio. Hell yeah. Ooh, more hologram. Oh, we're getting pretty poor. Like, really poor. I'll take it. Oh my god, I hate this thing. Alright, radio will get him. Yeah. Radio wins. Radio wins! It's literally taking things out before they even hit the ground. Yeah. I don't know what this weird statue thing on the right is. No clue. $32,000? So I guess our numbers are keeping up. Maybe we should get more attack speed. Oh my god, I hate this stupid deer. Give me the radio, give me the radio! Thank you. So I guess the weird little rotten apple things are actually drop pods. And they're bringing in some more nasties if you don't take them out fast enough. I've just been taking them out fast enough, so I had no idea. I don't know what the theoretical limit on luck is. I guess we'll keep pushing for that. And then these re-triggers. Re-rolls. More luck. Re-trigger. Re-trigger. One re-roll. Burrito! Ooh, that's the first one I've seen. Of the burrito business. Legendary. We got more bark spam in a can. Okay, when the radio comes back again, we'll go for the beetle. Radio's back. Let's go, boys. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, hey, yeah, nice to see you too, man. How's it going, Fish Jello? I've been doing this for a little while now, the Dev Games night on Tuesdays. I was doing it on Wednesdays, but I decided I liked my Wednesdays too much. This is a cozy little incremental bullet hell style game. I've already forgotten the name of it, but I did put it in the description, so... I'm wondering when it's supposed to end. I didn't expect to be playing it for this long. We've literally gone to space and back? I don't even know. Unless it was just like the night shift. I did miss that balloon. Sad, sad little balloon. Oh, the deer are coming. No! My perfect day! Not fired. Hey, look at me go. More damage, more attack speed? Perhaps? So how you been, man? How you doing? How's life? That might re-trigger, so that's good. Oh, the damage number does go up! Okay, it's at 9 already. Give me... I want to see the things that might re-trigger. I want to try and get more of those. Alright, Implore. So, alright, we chomp the trees. Oh, there's another boss. I have no idea what he does. I don't know if I need to be dodging him at all. It looks like I do. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so I'm having... Oh my god, that was impossible to dodge. You're cheating me out of my victory. That killed me? I only got hit like twice. Fired. Fired. You just don't want to deal with my corpse. Okay. Finally made it. Finally made it out. So yeah, there it is. Timber Fever. That's the name of the game. You are a little beaver. Just trying to eat the world tree. Because business. And you're just an employee, so why would you ever question it? Alright, screen's going to go dark for a second here. What we can do, we can just pop into here a little bit. I gotta fix this thing again, man. Every time, every time. I'm going to take like 2 seconds real quick. It makes the bad parts disappear, so we're good. And everybody wins. Cool. And they'll just put me back on TV. Alright, the other game, I have to play it in browser because there's not a download link provided. That doesn't make it a bad game. It does make it a bit awkward. But we're going to scene transition here, and then I got to tell... There we go. So... This is called Florani Friends or Florani Match. Lots has been going on. Did you ever watch Tombstone? I made it about, probably not actually halfway. I wanted to say halfway. And they took it off Hulu. So, there's that. There were some very quotable moments, though. Like, it even in the first 5 minutes, it took, like, no time at all. Very, very much a good movie. I guess I've just gotten too used to the things I watch. But I really liked, as far as I did make it in, I did think it was very bizarre that they had the whole, like, married, unhappy man setup, and then the other woman was like, oh, but you like hanging out with me, right? It's like, ooh, can you not? Okay, so, in case you're wondering, this is a roguelike matching game. So, you earn points, and you have 2 different ways to match. So you have the little creatures, which are adorable, of course, and then you have the flowers. So if you manage to match flowers as well, you get an added bonus, and you get different ways to match as well. So there's different ways to swap, which are what you see down here. I don't know how well you can see it on with my cursor on the screen. This little map looking spot. You get molts, and then you have a certain number of harvests. So you do the swaps, you get the harvest. So it doesn't collect the points until after, I think. I tried it out once. I don't remember entirely how well it went now. I didn't think it was a bad game. So that's why we're looking at it here. I think we're gonna do... I want to do the flower match, because I think it's like a double-double on points. So we do the harvest. Okay, 22 was not a lot, but our target's also only 50. Give me one of them. Okay, so now we have a match here and a match here. We could just move this one up, or we could move this guy over, and that also sets the turtles up for later. Give me with the harvest. Oh yeah, we got the target score. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Only halfway, too. Could do some toidles. Some toidles. Feeling a little bit of toidle. We can move that guy down, so those are closer together as well. Now just toidle me. Oh, we got another match 3 right there. Oh, I'm out of swaps. Okay, that's fine. I do think it's interesting that they don't fall down as well. So you already have the setup you need. You don't have to think an extra step ahead, which is kind of nice. Might as well get a corner match here. Oh, and we got the flower match, so they're extra sparkly. Maybe we got one more swap? No, we don't. Okay, harvest. New discovery. I don't even know what I discovered. Probably the shape, I guess? Alright, we got a bonus of coins. Okay, so these are alternatives to what we currently have in our build, which will then give us other options or just additional points. So knight, this is a chess reference. So the knight does the L shape, right? So you go, was it 3 and 2, right? Or 2 and 3, as long as you pick those 2 things. You get the L shape, you can swap. Get one more swap before harvesting, also really good. So I will definitely take that. And then this is also the flower on the top of the little creature that's sprouting in the ground. So if you take more of these, more of the plant part of the creature, I guess you could say, then it's going to be harder to get that extra bonus. But in the last play I did, it wasn't really relevant. Add average of coins and beans rounded up to molt. You know, literally getting any amount of molt is amazing. Let's get rid of one of these other plants since they don't do anything anyways. Okay, so anything that looks at a number and gives you molt, in my experience, is insanely strong. So we're going to show right here, I might win off of the first match. Just maybe. Also, we have an extra swap now too, so we can really ride this one into the sunset. Yep. Really strong. Molt. Getting molt from stuff like that is just absolutely absurd. And if I wasn't trying to min-max the game, I might even try to do a little more ridiculous stuff. And that is all of our swaps. Bonus. Oh! Did they update the game? So now you have a reason to keep pushing for score? That's kind of cool. And then we get a turtle match. Should we do a double turtle match? Actually, let's do a flower. What is this? A cat? A flower cat match. All right, we got bonus 1. Is there bonus 2? There is a bonus 2. Okay. So let's min-max this one to the moon as well. I'm thinking this. Yeah, we do this. And then is there anyone else we want to match? I think we just bring this down for the 6er. Probably get 800 here. Oh, and these 3 count as their own, so they're all sparkly. Bonus points. Did we get 800? I think we did. Oh yeah, we got 800. Dang. Okay, 2 bonuses, 2 more coins. Lily, if any match includes a corner space, re-trigger all round start abilities. Okay, there's not a good way to look at our inventory, so we can't see the significance of that. So that would be nice. A 5+ match, that animal spawns 3 times as often. Oh, wow. That seems really strong. So give me a chicken. Oh, I couldn't replace anything with it? Okay. So we're keeping a lot of economy because we have the thing that gives us more molt. I can see I'm just here to relax. I've been pushing myself lately, brain already exploded. Work at a fast-paced, stressful Raising Cane's. When not working, studying to volunteer as a crisis counselor and doing follow-up tomorrow after an interview to behavioral health tech. Plus began taking $300 worth of supplements for a year-ish alcohol sobriety. That's what I mean by a lot. Add in noisy neighbors. I'm about to be on-in crisis. The on-in crisis? I don't understand those words. Yeah, being a crisis counselor, I could see being very, very rough. So, I'll give you a quick little story, and then if you want to share more, that's cool. If not, it's totally fine. Sometimes it's just nice to say you've been dealing with some shit. I get it. When I was stationed in New York, which was a training command, when I was in the Navy, we had a kid who wasn't feeling so hot, and he wasn't telling anybody, and his roommates finally noticed what he had been considering. I'm about to be the one in a crisis? Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were trying to say. I'm not good at word puzzles, though. That's why I'm playing a match 3. So he ended up getting sent to a psych ward. And since he was enlisted in the Navy, gotta go check on him, see how he's doing. And, yeah, you could tell he was doing slightly better. But when you're in that mental state, most anything that happens to you is just not a good time anymore. Like, there is not much you can say or do without, you know, just being real, but being positive about the reality. You don't want to, like, super sugarcoat it, because then it really looks like you're trying to feed someone bullshit. But anyways, this guy, I felt so bad for him, because, like, literally the Navy chaplain, who's meant to be another form of counseling, like, in the military, came to talk to him, and it was basically just like, yeah, your time's over now. Like, why do you say that to someone who also thought their personal time was about to be over? And so I talked to him, and I was like, hey man, they're gonna take all considerations in before anything happens to you. Everyone's just looking for your best interest. Like, nothing is really over until it's over. And he felt so much better about me saying that. Like, literally just telling him what was going on. Because this is someone who thought, like, there was no way out. You know what I mean? It's just such crazy shit. And I can't believe, like, someone whose job in the Navy is to counsel people basically told him nothing. It's just, I can't believe someone could be so freaking... Everything you just said makes sense? Yeah. It just blew my mind that this guy who came to see how he was doing and potentially counsel him, and when I got there, a couple of his roommates were there visiting with him, like, making sure he was all right, you know, cracking jokes. You know, people have inside jokes when they hang out with each other for long enough. And he just seemed like he was feeling so much better. Man, it just about broke my freaking heart. Because I tried, because, like, at the training command, you have to, like, prove your knowledge on stuff. And that was my job as an instructor, was to, like, do those checks with the students. And he came to me for one, and he was like furiously cracking his knuckles. Like you would think he wanted to rip his fingers off. And he was, like, completely mixing up the concepts of water and oil. He's like, yeah, so there's oil in here. And I'm like, no, it's water. So please say it's water, and then continue your explanation. And then, like, 2 sentences later, he would get them mixed up again. And I'm like, I need you to stop. I need you to relax. I need you to go look at this again. Or we can stay here, right? We can just talk about stuff. And he was like, no, I'll go back to my desk. And it was just like, ooh. Yeah, that was the exact same person. Just really, really not having a good time. So, I hope he found his place. I hope he did. Alright, we got 2,000. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, again, we don't want to buy much here, because we're going to prove how busted this one thing we got is. Because now we have X18 malt. So we can continue just BSing in here. That was a perfect match. Perfect. Would have nothing else change about it. Maybe we move you over? Or just move you down? How about we move you down, and then we'll move you over. Oh, I'm out of swaps. Okay, that's fine. I did this the part in the beginning as far as your exact role. I know you said you were an instructor, but your role in the crisis counseling or your relationship to the guy was told he had to leave. So my function was literally just to go check up on him and see A, how he is doing, and B, what they were doing with him in the psych ward. Which was literally just, you know, he was being monitored, and he had to be there for at least 3 days, I think was the main thing. And at that point, they were going to give him an actual evaluation. So he'd only been there for just over a day when I went to see him. What do we want? We can move that down and that over. But yeah, I was not meant to be any real counseling. But when you're in the position of like where people should be able to at least ask you, you know, basic questions, because a lot of these they're basically kids, right? They're like between the ages of 19 and 21. They've been out of the house for basically no time at all. They joined the military, so they did literally zero adulting, like up until probably 6 months before they showed up. And so they're literally like, you know, the freshest of fresh out of the house kids. And there were some stories, because part of what we do is like checking in with them every week. Like, hey, what are your plans for the weekend? How are things going at home? And, you know, just making sure they're not like forgetting to pay rent or buying a car they can't afford. Like, there are so many things where people are just so dumb. One of them, because it was rotating shift work, right? You would do like a normal 9 to 5, and then you would do like a 5 to midnight, and then you do like a midnight to 9. So there were several shifts you had to rotate through. And when you had to switch to the overnights, people would just stay up all night. You only had 2 days to change your sleep schedule. And so the first night you would literally just power through, and you would be kind of okay for that first night shift. Well, some people went out, you know, had some drinks, they were of age, and then they went to the park where there's a statue, and someone decided it would be fun to hide behind it. Except the thing, it was like the most wobbly thing you could imagine. And so they knocked it over and busted it into a million pieces, and then immediately just ran. And it turns out about 20 feet away was a birdhouse with a camera on the bottom, literally just watching them do all of that. And it took about 2 seconds for the people looking at the camera after, you know, everything had happened to be like, those are Navy guys. So they contacted the command, showed them the clip, and, you know, like hours later, almost no time at all, they were all getting reprimanded for destruction of public property. And, you know, being improperly drunk in public. I got a game over. Okay, maybe the mult's not as strong as I thought it was. Probably could have been pushing a little harder, though. So this is Florani match. It's just a cozy little game. It's on itch.io. You can play it in browser. The link is in the description if it's something you want to play. Just to have a little chill time. The Beaver game is on Steam, if that's something you want to check out. And yeah, we're just chill. I want to go back to... Can I not go back to the main menu? That's the problem with some of these games that are earlier on, too. Game over! Okay, there we go. Main menu. Cool. So yeah, I hope things are going okay. It sounds like you figured some stuff out. Dealing with addiction is rough. I haven't done a lot with it personally. I will say that when I was in the Navy going out to sea, people who were heavy drinkers, when we left, right, and there's literally none of that. Like, it is just impossible. Deal with it Also, you have to work as much as we tell you to work because that's literally your whole job for the next 3 months is to just work every day, all the time. You would see people and they would just be like, you're like, hey man, you okay? And they're like, yeah, just haven't had any alcohol in a while. And it's like, oh man, it feels bad. But at the same time, it's like there's literally nothing you can do about it. And they were kind of just, it's just what I have to deal with every time we leave. Like, so some people, they would bring like a ton of candy because you could have hard candy when you were like doing your thing. And they would just get all the sugar they could that way. And I guess that helped. Again, not an expert, don't know a lot, but there were also a lot of people that had certain oral fixations that they could no longer indulge in. And so they needed other things also, through the form of hard candy. Because all of that got outlawed. Like you could have it once you were home, but you couldn't take it on the sub with you. So watched a lot of people deal with stuff like that. It didn't turn them into crazy people. And if it did, they didn't stay on very long. They were, escorted away and sent to go get help. But yeah, there's I've seen some stuff. Haven't done too much with it personally. But at the same time, like I get it. I don't fully understand it, but it makes sense. My other plan was to go out to sea, work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, making 5K a month, save up college without the need to work at the same time. High risk, high reward, not what I need right now. Yeah, oh man, going out to sea is rough. It is rough because you have what you take with you is just what you have until you come back. And like maybe you only do like a week out at a time. I don't know what you were looking at specifically. But also depending on how far out you go, like you just lose contact with the world. And that is just it's such a crazy thing to deal with too. And like for a small amount of time, most people are fine with it. If you have people at home, they don't really like to deal with it. So depending on, what your personal life is like. Again, don't have to give a lot of details, it's fine. But yeah, high risk, high reward stuff can be very, very tiring. But again, if you can do something that puts you in a situation that is low stress, it could potentially be worth it. But there's a lot of considerations you have to take in for stuff like that. So it's all very personal, very things you just have to kind of talk with people in like your inner circles, people that know you better, that can give you like an honest opinion and ask questions that are more direct. Because there are obviously that, like you said, there are reasons to do it and reasons not to do it. So I'm gonna stop talking in circles now. It sounds like you're dealing with stuff though. You have plans. Having plans is good. Changing plans is not bad, right? It means that you are considering whether or not something is worth it for you. They had Wi-Fi, your own cabin with a TV, but Jim and I said I've learned in life that to gain I must endure, which makes sense. Yeah, but when you endure things, right? Anger exists for a reason. Anger tells us that there are some things we shouldn't have to deal with, right? If something's making you mad, you have to consider that as well. So it like when you start internalizing things, it's there's a certain level of like processing you have to go through as well. So enduring, sure, but to what extent is the actual question? So like I tell a lot of people, again, right? Spent way too much of my life in the Navy, so I make way too many comparisons to it. But that's literally just how my life is. So I was in for 14 years, and people are like, man, why didn't you just get out at 20 and retire? It's like, I could not. I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't. I also wanted to seek getting an ADHD diagnosis because again, like there are certain things I needed to keep track of. I was just absolutely struggling with. I try to have conversations with normal people like, hey, you ever feel like this is an issue? And there's like, no. Like, oh, okay. Guess I'll just go die in a corner then because I can't handle things that you have zero problems with. So yeah, got out of the Navy because I could not. I just couldn't anymore. To a certain extent, yes, I absolutely could. But if I wanted to get out with any actual value and collect a decent retirement, it wasn't going to be the way I was. And having to do it for another 6 years just wasn't in the cards for me. Because of how much they cycle you from location to doing things to being out to sea. It was just like, I couldn't do it anymore. I was trying to find the words, but it comes from trauma, and that's how life works. Again, my brain is exhausted. Hey, it's cool. Unless you think I'm going off on a wild tangent, it's totally fine that you mess up your words. And yeah, trauma in all of its flavors will have a significant effect on you. I bet you can name at least 5 things. Don't name them. Don't name them. But that are at least mildly traumatic that have had a significant effect on your life. Whether it's being surrounded by a certain type of people or being in a specific environment, or maybe it's like when you're in a car and there's, a cliffside that just feels a little too close. Since the last time we spoke, I was homeless for 7 months. It sounds like you're not homeless anymore, at least. I hope. I mean, with all the things you say you're trying to do. So, I hope you have figured something out. I hope you know your own value and that you can use that when you need to go find a job, a place, friends, people that support you, right? Know your own value, know that you're worth it. So, not homeless, moved from Florida to Louisiana, living with your sister. Okay. Okay, homeless, I might ping you a little bit for saying that if you didn't mean it. Cuz that one is pretty significant. You are without your own home. But again, I think I would just call that living with family. And there's no shame in that. I've seen a lot of people live with family for a bit. Especially with the way things are in the world today. There's literally no shame in that. As long as you're doing what you can to support where you live, being a responsible adult is not excluded from living with other family members. You can do that. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off of here now. Today is my birthday, so I'm gonna go enjoy more birthday things. I'm also playing this ridiculous idle game called Idle Revolution. It's totally free. If it's something you're interested in checking out, you can do it. It is nutty. You could play it on your phone, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm saying that I was homeless, but answering your question is I'm not homeless still. Okay, good. I was living in a shelter as a resident for 6 months, then on the streets of Orlando for a month, but had a bed at least. Okay, having a bed. Definitely good. I was scrolling TikTok lives a little while back, and I found some people that were just like in that type of situation, and it's just so bizarre, especially being on TikTok live, where it feels like you're the one that's being focused, where it's like I'm not the one with a camera in my face. Why do I feel like I'm being judged? Or you'll get on and they're like, come on, say something. People, say things. Come on. And because it always calls you out, they're like, pseudo stupid. Say something. What's going on? How you doing? And it's like, oh, okay, I'm leaving. Oh man, I can't stand that. It's like the most anti-lurker. And like, I can take attention, but you gotta give me a minute. You gotta let me like kind of work my way into figuring out like at least what could be a good question. But I will say, asking for what you think the most hilarious phobia is a pretty good opener. TikTok Live, never heard of it? Well, if you're ever just feeling down about yourself, TikTok Live will make you feel so much better. Because some of the people on there, oh my god, it is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. It's like some lady like picking up her kid by her leg while also trying to be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" In like a TikTok live camera. You flip, okay, someone's in the kitchen doing their dishes, like saying literally nothing, looking down, like you hear water running, and it's like it just and it just continues. Just more of that. Just people in a room doing something. Some people point their phone at their computer monitor and it's like, "Oh, what are you doing, man?" Every once in a while you get a good one. I like the ones you come in and people are just already talking. So those ones are fun. Or you'll get the ones where people come in and act like super creeps and it's just like, no. And then they get told off and you're like, oh, yes, yes. Oh my God, your eyes are so gorgeous. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. Just shut up. This is not a dating service. Go to the other ones. Tinder. Go to Tinder. Go to Grinder. You know, whatever your preference is. It's fine. Just it's not here. The title of the TikTok stream was not, "Hey, you want to date me?" The ones where people are like, "Come on, we need more galaxies." Like, oh, just get out of here. That you're literally just saying, "Give me money." That's all you're doing. Oh, I see. People who want you to say something fast and is someone who's on TikTok looking for a quick dopamine response. Not your slow, thought out, intelligent dopamine drip. Yeah, there's a good number of those too. Well, it's like they don't know what they want to say, so they're like, you, give me information, give me things. I will talk if you talk. And it's like, didn't you get on here to be entertaining? Oh man. That's why when people say stuff when I'm streaming, I try to find relevant points to then, counterpoint, and then I'll find other stuff to just say. Like my birthday, I didn't get a cake. I got these cupcakes, but they are like absolutely massive. And they're like this tall, and they have like a giant chunk of cheesecake frosting on them. They are delicious. They also have apple chunks in them. It's also spice cake. I forgot to mention that part. So if you've never had spice cake, it's basically carrot cake without the carrots. So if you ever liked carrot cake, or almost liked carrot cake, just ask for spice cake, and it's delicious. If you're not a foodie, that is. If you're a foodie, you already know what I'm saying, and I'm just, talking to talk. But I do talk to talk. Other things and other stuff. AKA, you be my live version of TikTok flipping because I was feeling lonely. But you do it, entertain me. Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. I was thinking about dropping another TikTok. I did it once, and I saw some people flip in and out, so it was something. But I want to play one of those games that's like colorful or musical that'll like give people a reason to kind of stick around. Either that or I was playing with my 3D pen again the other day. I made a little frog. I'd show you, but I was giving it to someone at work. So, all right, man. I am gonna call it there. Thanks for hanging out. If you haven't clicked any of the buttons for the things, it'd be super cool if you did. I did just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, which is awesome. 3D pen, yeah. I thought I told you about it. So, it's a 3D printer, but it's only the extrusion. It's just the part that lets you draw. And I made this entirely with a 3D pen. So, yeah. This is the biggest project I've made. All right, no more showing off, no more talking. I'm actually going to call it there. And yeah, maybe you should come in and we can chat some more another time. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I think the biggest thing I like was the ice. I am going to click end stream though. I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. I'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping in.